which is weird for me because I usually don't do this, but my social media team is telling me I need to do more Instagram stories and more live videos because I never do it. So I am on my way to the airport right now. We're like right in the middle of traffic, so this is really fun. So I'll be here for a while. But I actually went to LA just for a day because I had a few meetings that I had to do. So now I'm on my way to the airport, and I'm so tired. I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. 4 a.m. this morning, got on a 6 a.m. flight, and landed at like 7. So now I'm going back to the airport, and I think my flight leaves at like 8 something. So I probably will go to sleep. Anyway, so I just came on here to do a little Q&A while I'm in the car. So Dancing with the Stars is going to be back on. They're actually doing an athlete season, and it starts, I believe, April 6th, but don't quote me on that because I'm not quite sure. But I know that's when I start training, so I don't know about that. And are you guys excited about the athlete season? Do you like that? What are your feelings about that? Do you like that we're doing just athletes, or did you like when it was everybody from all different kinds of entertainment? Because I wonder how it's going to play. Like, I think it's going to be amazing, and I think people will really love it. We've just have never done it before, so I don't know. So we'll see, but I hope I get somebody awesome, a good athlete. Okay, someone's excited. Callie, you're excited. My favorite dance to perform is probably, I would have to say, cha-cha or Argentine tango, because they're both really dramatic, and I mean, cha-cha's really upbeat and fun, which I really like too, and I feel like it gets the crowd going, which is always fun. But then Argentine tango, I love dancing because it's super passionate and it's really intense, and I can put, all of my aggression in it, which is good for me because I have a lot of it. So I like those two. I actually don't know who my new partner is going to be until I walk in the room. So when you see those on television, that's our real reactions. The producers really like to let us just be candid and really truly surprised when we walk into the room, so they never tell us anything. My favorite pro to dance with is probably Artem, because he's really creative, which I like choreographing with him too, but dancing with him is awesome because he really knows how to lead, and he really just lets you dance. Some of the guys, I think, they're used to like over leading because they have to with the celebrities, and same with us, we're used to leading, which kind of is hard because the guys really want to lead but the girls want to lead, so you kind of have that tug and pull situation. So I'm learning not to do that. Let's see what else you guys got. I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. My mom put me in when I was a little girl, and I think she knew that I wanted to do that because, seriously, when I started to walk, I danced, and I'm sure that's with every little kid, but I think she knew that I really could be good at it. I don't know. Or she just wanted to put me in because she secretly wanted to do it herself. So one of those two. But I grew up just loving it, and when I was 9 years old, I started ballroom, and I was scared at first because I didn't want to touch any of the boys because I was afraid that they had cooties. So I would cry and cry and cry and ask my mom not to take me, but she didn't. She always took me, and I'm glad she did because after I got over that phase, I really loved it. How many of the dances on Dancing with the Stars do you choreograph? So we choreograph every dance number that we do. So every dance number we have, we are in charge of choreographing it. And usually we'll have somebody help us, like a body, to just kind of figure out where you're going to go and what you're going to do. But they have an amazing team at Dancing with the Stars. The production, they're very, very helpful, and they want it to be the best product possible. So there's lots of help and lots of amazing creative people there that really help us, so we're not too overwhelmed, but it really is overwhelming. I met my husband actually in junior high, so we grew up together, and he actually lives like down the street from me, funny enough, and we started dating when we were seniors in high school, but I'm going to do a full Q&A on that. Am I back on? Sorry, okay. My brother just called to tell me that I'm really bland and boring, so that was good. Guys, this is just me. I'm just bland, I'm just very chill, I'm just kind of boring. I'm not really out of control like you see me on Dancing with the Stars. This is just me being me, and I'm just really bland and chill. So, I'm not doing tour because my father-in-law actually was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and we learned that the cancer had spread throughout his stomach, and so it was really a hard time, but I decided to stay with family and support my husband and my family, and it was a very difficult decision to make, because I didn't want to disappoint any of you guys, and I didn't want to disappoint my fans, but you know, at the end of the day, family comes first, and I hope that everybody can understand that and be supportive in that, because it really was a hard decision, and I didn't want to let anybody down, and I didn't want to let Frankie down, but I honestly feel good about my decision. I feel good that I've made the memories that I have with my husband and his family, so it's been good to be here with them. My go-to choreographed move is usually a 3-step turn, which basically you just go right, left, right, and you just do a turn. And then I put my leg out and I do like a hair whip, and I call it the Witney whip, which is a little bit tacky, but it works. And that's what that's my go-to, or like a nice point, like a down, up, hair flip, point to the camera. That is my usual go-to move, which I should get a little bit more creative on that, shouldn't I? My favorite season on Dancing with the Stars has got to be probably when I was with Alfonso, because we won. And that's pretty fun. That was amazing, because you go through this journey and you learn so much about each other, and you grow and learn together, and yeah, I think that was just the most fun. I felt constantly inspired every week, and I think this last season was amazing too for me. I really did love dancing with Frankie and being able to create awesome dances, and dances that I really loved and felt inspired by. So I really did love this season too. But it's hard to pick, you know. It's like picking your favorite sibling. You just can't really do that, because you love all of them. So every season that I've had, I've definitely learned something from each one. My husband just said, "I love you too, babe." Sorry for pausing your live vid. That's okay, Jax. My favorite part of the live shows, honestly, is just performing, and I know that's pretty cliche because that's what everyone says, but it's true. It's what you work all week to do, is to go live, and it's that adrenaline rush, and you know, you're nervous because you don't want your celebrity to fall flat on his face, and you don't want to fall flat on your face, and you don't want anything to go wrong. So I think that it's nerve-wracking, but it's so rewarding at the end to really feel like you did the best that you could, and that you accomplished something that no one can really fathom doing because it is so scary. You've never danced before and you get out in front of millions and you dance. Like, that is pretty brave. So I salute all the celebrities on the show because it is hard. It's really hard to get out there and put yourself out there like that. So I get nervous, I really do, but I think I've learned the more nervous you are, the worse it is. So I try to kind of calm myself with prayer, with praying. My favorite person is my husband, Carson McAllister. That was easy. Allie, I really want to hang with you. Where are you? Text me. Was it hard at first choreographing new dances every week when you first started Dancing with the Stars? It was hard at first because I didn't know. There is a tactic to choreographing for celebrities. There just is. There's stuff that works and there's stuff that doesn't. So it takes you a little bit to kind of figure out what that is, figure out what makes them shine, what makes them look the best. So I definitely was very stressed out. But I had a lot of help. A lot of the pros came in to help me and kind of guided me through it, the ones that have been there a long time. So that was very helpful, and everybody really is a team, and they really make you feel at home and like a family. Yes, I do have a husband. I've been married for 2 years now, which is crazy. It went by so fast. If you weren't a dancer, what would you be? I don't know. I would probably be something to do with traveling. Is there a job where you can just travel for fun and get paid? Because I would like to do that. I love traveling. I love to see the world. I love experiencing new cultures, experiencing new things. So if there was a job like that, like, I don't know what that would be, but I would want to do that. So my last name is Witney Carson. Okay, so my last name is Carson, but legally it's McAllister, but I just go by Carson. So McAllister is my married name, and Carson is my maiden name? That's what it is. Yeah, maiden name. Well. Hi, Marlene. Hi. How are you? I'm not pregnant, so don't start spreading that around because that is not true. I have way too many things to do to be pregnant right now. Even though I really do want kids, it's just really not a good time. So my baby will not be named Jolly. Sorry, I don't even know what that is. Jolly. Oh, I get it. Jackson and Allie together. How do you get to the dancing level to be a pro on Dancing with the Stars? That's kind of a difficult question because there's no right or wrong answer to that. I think I always tell everybody work hard and hard work pays off, and I know that's not something you really want to hear, but that's true. It's if you dedicate all your time and your efforts to doing what you love, then you will succeed and you will see results. Like you will. So I think just keep working hard and keep working every day. That's what I did every day after school. I would go and dedicate myself to dance, and I would come home and go right to bed, do homework and go right to bed. So I did my time, and if you just keep working and be consistent, then you will see results. Did you guys get to pick your songs for the dances on Dancing with the Stars? We do ultimately get to pick our songs, for sure. We definitely have a say in that, and I think that's a big thing for me because I'm very inspired by the music, and so if I don't have a great song that I really love, then it usually won't be a very good dance because I won't be inspired by the movement at all or by the song. And so it's really important for me to have a really good song. So the producers are great with that. They really help with the song choices and helping you decide what song fits what style, and they're really good about that, and they work together with you on it. My favorite song right now is Justin Timberlake's new song, Filthy. Whoa, can't speak. Filthy, and it's so good. And if you haven't heard it yet, you should go download it right now. when are you guys going to have a baby? That is the question of our whole marriage, because we're not sure. We don't know when the right time is. I guess there's really not ever a good time to have a baby, but right now is really not a good time. Like, there's a lot of things on my plate right now that I have to do. So having a baby right now, as fun as it would be, is not the right time. So I don't know. Maybe a few years, 3, 4, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm being told to scroll down. How long does it normally take you to come up with choreography? Usually it takes me about, let's see, it depends on the style. Like, if it's a cha-cha or something that has like steps that I know we have to do, it usually takes a shorter time. If it's contemporary jazz or anything like that, freestyle, it takes a lot longer because I have to create every move in my mind. Does that make sense? So, like, instead of, like, with ballroom and Latin, you have certain steps that you have to do. So it's kind of easier to kind of combine everything and just add in little flares and pops of choreography that are yours, rather than creating everything from scratch, if that makes sense. Let's see. My father-in-law is doing a little bit better. Thanks for asking. Thanks, everybody, for your support. It's been a really difficult time, so to have so many of you reach out and give us love is really, it's really awesome, and, like, it makes me feel like there are good people in this world. But he's doing better. He's gonna start chemo on Thursday, so that's a good sign. That means that they feel like he's healthy enough to do that. So we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying the chemo, and hopefully that will work. But right now his body's really weak and not really taking anything that we're doing very well. So keep praying for him. Thanks, guys, for your support. Why does your husband wear skinny jeans? Because he's very fashionable, okay? You don't talk bad about my husband. Do celebrities learn to dance by counting or listening to the music? I don't do well with counts. I never teach with counts unless the celebrity doesn't like the rhythm or the lyrics. Then I usually will use counts. If they're better with numbers, really it's just however they learn the fastest and the best is what I do. But I always love to choreograph to music. So basically this whole season, I don't think Frankie and I knew one count of any of our dances, which is a little bit scary, but at the same time, it makes you really have to listen to the music and let the music move you, which is something that I kind of live and dance by, because I feel like that's way more entertaining than having to count in your head and just being like really robotic about it. Instead, you have to feel the music, right? So that's how I kind of do it. My hair is really long right now, yeah. Well, they're extensions, so my hair really isn't this long, even though I really wish it was. I wish my hair was healthy and good, but it's not. Because all the heat that they use on the show and yeah, my hair is just so dry and damaged, so this is fake. I'll admit it. I have fake hair. Let's see. It's going by so fast. Hold on. Which pros are you closest to on the show, apart from Jenna and Lindsay? Honestly, the girls on the show are really awesome, and they've been amazing. Emma, I've been really close to, and she was my bridesmaid at my wedding, and I'm going to be a bridesmaid at hers, so that's something really special that I'm looking forward to. And she's always been super awesome with Carson and I, and just really supportive in everything that I do. So I would say besides Jenna and Lindsay, she's probably the next closest. But I love them all. I love Haley and Britt and Peta and Sharna, and just really lucky to have them in my life. I don't speak any other languages than English, unfortunately, but I do know one Romanian song, which I count as speaking fluent in Romanian, so. My favorite vacation spot is Maui. That's where we always go. That's where I love the most because you can relax, but you can also explore and do other things and be active. But you can also just lay on the beach and be a bum and just relax and have a pina colada. My dream vacation, I really want to go to Europe, so I'm trying to plan a Europe trip next year. So hopefully that happens because I just had like 3 different meetings today. I'm like completely booked for the next year. So hopefully I find some time to squeeze in Europe because my brother went to France on his mission and my husband went to Romania. So we want to try and do France, Romania, Rome, Italy. We want to do it all. So anyway, so we're trying to plan a big Europe trip. Let's see. What else you guys have? I do not have lip injections. Everybody asks me that, and you know what I do? I just line my lip over my actual lip so it looks like I have bigger lips than I do, but I know I don't have any lip injections, no. My favorite color is blue, like the ocean. Something about the ocean I've always loved. And so yeah, blue. Haley's doing amazing with Frankie, and the dance you did with him, so good and fun. We miss you, but are sending prayers to your father-in-law and the whole family. Thank you. Thanks so much. Haley is an amazing dancer. I'm so happy that her and Frankie get to dance together and that Frankie's in good hands with her. I couldn't have asked for better partners to take care of Frankie on tour. They really are amazing, and they do the dance justice, so I'm really happy about that. I miss you guys on tour, I really do. That is one of my favorite things, is to get to meet the fans one-on-one and to really see your guys' reactions and your support and love firsthand is truly humbling, and it's truly amazing to see that. So I was really sad. I was really sad to miss it, and I was really sad that, you know, all of this is happening, but I'm glad Frankie's out there and you guys get to watch him, and hopefully I'll be on another tour. Hopefully there'll be another one. I don't microblade my eyebrows, I just draw them in. They're pretty dark already because my roots are dark, but I do draw them in, and then I use like a little gel. I use that little Tarte, it's gold, and on one end it has a filler, and then the other end has like a gel brush that I use on top. Let's see. Thumbs up. Do I have an animal? Yeah, I do. I have a dog. Her name's Roxy, and she is 1-ish, a little bit over 1, and she's like our child, like legit. She's a human, and we just are obsessed with her, and she's fluffy and cute, and we love it. What foundation do you use? I actually lately I've been using Laura Mercier, and it's the Accru color, and it's the moisturizer SPF, and I've been really loving it because it not only has sunscreen in it, which I think is really important for your face, but it also goes on really silky and smooth and not heavy, but it gives enough coverage, so I really like that. My favorite dessert of all time, and you can ask anybody that knows me, my favorite treat is peanut butter M&Ms, but they have to go with popcorn, like butter movie theater popcorn, which sounds so good right now. So I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be on this diet. I don't really believe in diets, but I'm trying to eat really good. So I'm trying to eat all whole foods, no sugar, which is going to kill me, no sugar, and I only eat carbs. I only eat good carbs like Ezekiel bread sweet potatoes, quinoa, and I forgot the other carb. See, I'm already doing so well. I only eat the carbs until 2. And then after that, I don't have any carbs. And then I fast. So I fast until 11. It's called intermittent fasting. And so I'll wake up, I'll do cardio or workout or whatever, and then I'll eat at 11, and then I'll stop eating at 7. Which is really hard for me, and I'm not doing well. But I'm going to keep trying and see if I can do it. So if any of you want to do it with me, then that would be great, so I could have some motivation to do it, because I don't usually do it. My favorite food, that's a hard one because I'm such a foodie. Like, I love food so much. My favorite food would have to be sushi, and I know that's kind of gross for some people, but sushi to me is like the most amazing thing ever. But I can't have that really on this diet that I'm doing, so I can't have it, but I might. And do you guys do intermittent fasting, and how do you guys like it? Do you feel like you have results or no? I do watch the Kardashians. I'm obsessed with the Kardashians. It's just so bad that it's good. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't stop watching it. I've pretty much seen every movie that there is out right now. But I would love to see Wonder. I actually haven't seen that yet, but I have seen The Greatest Showman, and it was incredible. I've seen it 3 times, The Greatest Showman, 3 times. And it's funny because I actually know a lot of the dancers on there, but I would love to see Wonder. I heard that's really good. Let's see. Alright, well, I've got about 30 minutes till I get to the airport, so I probably just have time for a few more questions, but I'm really excited to go home and go to sleep. It's going to be awesome. Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet? I don't know. That's a weird question. I am married. I've been married for 2 years. When we were in Hawaii, our favorite thing to do was, actually, we did a lot of hiking and waterfall exploring, which was really fun because we usually never do that. When we go to Hawaii, we just kind of lay and eat and just chill. So we did a helicopter tour, which was really, really cool. And then we did a hike, and we hiked down like this off-road waterfall, and like only the locals knew about it. So it was kind of cool to kind of like be a rebel per se, and like not go on the trail and kind of do something exciting and different. So we did that, and we ended up seeing this amazing waterfall. It's called Wailua Falls, and it's gorgeous. And there was this huge rainbow that showed up, and it was like magical. Like, it did not look real. Like, it looked like it came from like a fake movie, and they like digitally put it in because it was just so amazing, so beautiful. I am in California right now. I'm on my way to Utah, to home. Anyway, okay, well, if you guys are watching this, and if you saw my last Instagram post, please comment anything that you guys want to see. I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, but I just want to hear from you guys to see what you guys like, what you guys want to see, whether it's YouTube, whether it's makeup, whether it's style, fashion, dance videos even, workouts I can try and do too. A lot of these stuff I'm really passionate about, so I just want to hear from you guys to see what you want more of and what you guys want to see. Anyway, okay, thanks guys, thanks for tuning in to my live Instagram, and I will see you later. Thanks for your support, thanks for understanding the situation, and all your prayers and love, and we'll see you next time.